this topic, how to expand your brand. Okay, so we have talked about building your brand. Okay, so you need to be yourself. You need to produce document over create. You need to show the other side of you. Okay, so those are the foundational steps in trying to build an effective brand. Okay, now how about if you have built that, how do you expand your brand? Okay, I was actually put here out how to you expand your brand for free. And this is something that I will share with you. All right. Okay, so these are the platforms that I do. How to expand your brand? Just use my name. Just use your name and use that across all platforms. Okay, the name. And the reason here is because we would want your name to be remembered by Google. Stop changing your name all the time. Okay, Google, the search engine looks at the long term, how long your name has been put out there, so that when they search it, your name would pop up. Okay, and this is something that you try. Google can remember you, and if Google can remember you, your clients will be easier to reach you. Okay, this is like I type my name, and it's good that there are other people, the other pictures that I see there, but at least I have there majority of on my post. It's in Facebook, even in the website of Pryland and LinkedIn. The reason why I'm saying that this is very important in expanding your brand, because especially in the online space, when your clients talk to you online and they don't know you, it's not just enough that they will take your word for it. They will actually do the research. And if your name is out there in Google for quite some time and you're consistent about it, when they search your name online, your page will appear. And that's something that if you have taken good care of your brand, these good ones will come up. Okay. Hopefully, when they type your brand, they will not see like you get arrested or something, or you get into some trouble, because that will put your client off. Okay, so that's expanding your brand, putting your name out there consistently across multiple platforms. Okay, of course there are some people who try to name them from a real estate perspective. You can do that as well, but this is for creating your own brand. Okay, so you need to have this platform on top of whatever it is, like affordable homes or condo king or whatever pages that you will have. Just have your name out there, because your name is your best source of brand as well. And then comment, okay, on your friend's post. Not just like, this is one way of trying to reach a wider audience, not just from your circle of friends. Okay, and I made a comment, not ambush. Okay, please don't take the spotlight. For example, if your friend is posting a project, your real estate, our fellow LR agent is posting a project for sale, let's say in Novella. Okay, and then you will comment here, reserve now, and here is my number. Okay, very loyal friend. Okay, so please don't do that. Don't ambush. If you want to make a comment, please do it with a good intention. You try to encourage, congrats or whatever, good job. But please don't ambush their post. Okay, please don't do that, and that's very unethical. We need to respect each other's post. You can always do that, but please don't ambush. Okay, so and that's something that I don't want to be done to myself, and I don't want to do to others as well. Respect their post. You can comment. That's fine. As long as it's with good intention. Okay. You can comment, and I would recommend doing the comment, especially to your friends, because your friends have friends that can see your post. Okay, and don't just put the emoji or the thumbs up. Just add value. Add value. Add comment. Okay, so that you'll be remembered. Do that. When your friends made a post, and usually they post something, even like just a cooking or something, comment. Okay, just putting your brand out there. Okay, and that's for free. And then put out a lot of comment as much as possible. And again, there's a lot of free platforms, social media platforms out there. Experiment. Not just on the most famous ones. There are a lot actually. And I shared this last time in Sacred Heart. Why we need to post or put our comment in a social media platform that is not well recognized yet. And the reason is, what if that platform will boom? It will expand. Okay? And if you are very loyal or very consistent to that posting opportunities for that platform, you will be the first to be seen. Okay, you will have your own niche. Okay, so red ocean, blue ocean. Not a lot of people are here, so I'm gonna make this my own. I'm gonna post a lot. I'm gonna put a lot of resources here. Okay, and then when the time comes that this platform will be recognized by a lot of people, na? You'll be the first out. You'll be the first in there. You'll be like the authority of that post, and you will capture that market ahead than anybody else. Okay, just post a lot of content, good content, informational, creative content, helpful content. Okay, not just selling again. And then always create an informative content. And if you please subscribe to my channel. I'm posting in here, George Ryan Sarmago. Please make my subscribers reach to 100. Okay, so is that aside from promoting my channel, what I'm trying to show here is the informative content that I post here. My latest three videos, and this is not actually selling. The latest one was the secrets behind PM Sent. Why real estate agents would reply PM Sent to all of the questions that's being raised online. I was able to explain that to help them understand as well. And then the other ones was the tips to avoid getting scammed by real estate agents. Okay, and the other one is on the how we can survive and thrive in this pandemic. Okay, so you can do that actually. There's a lot of of content you can do. What I heard from the other one was not the you do the reverse engineering. You try to look for an interesting topic, and then you create content. Not like you create content and then eventually you just try to create a topic or the title. Do the title first, okay, and then do the content after. In that way, you have an interesting title, and your topic will revolve around that interesting title that you have, and you need also to have a good thumbnail, a catchy one. Okay, so please try to do that. That's my another challenge for you. Just put your name out there. Even if you are embarrassed or you are just not comfortable, just put it out there. And eventually, maybe like 100 posts later, you will go back to the time that you started. Okay. Again, we are not born actors and actresses. We need to start somewhere. We need to start from being awkward, and then go out there. Sometimes when I do this, I post the video alone because sometimes I get disturbed, or sometimes my what I say I will not be able to rely on them or speak them fluently or efficient as possible. So you can do that on your own. Secret lang, okay? It's secret, and then you post your video. All right. I have here the Robert Kiyosaki said that passion is selfish and purpose is helping other people. I have Dan Locke. He said, you have no right to pursue your passion if you have not put food in the table. It goes back to the hierarchy of needs, physiological. Okay, you need to do the selling first and then do the branding. Okay, so my analysis of here is that you need, if you are passionate about that, you need to have a purpose as well. Okay, and I have here an example, and this is my team lead. Shout out to all the star shooters out there. This team lead, Geoffrey Lidon, full of passion. He's very passionate. He's the number one agent back in 2017, boss. Okay, but then, and how good he is, because he can, and I think majority of his sale was in North America and US and Canada. But then he was able to build a bigger team, and he stopped selling from being number one. Imagine that, from being number one agent he shifted gears and have this purpose. Okay, so passion is selfish. You try to take care of yourself, to your family as well. But then he was given a purpose by Boston to build his team. Okay, so passion with a purpose. So right now he is helping a lot of agents, and this is actually a lot of teams out there, team leaders who are really trying to have the purpose of helping other people. It's not easy to help other people, especially if you have high standards for yourself, and you would want others to be like you, but unfortunately it would take time for them to be where you are right now. It takes a lot of patience, and that speaks about the kind of person that they are, your team leaders. So appreciate your team leaders for being patient with you, for being with you all the time. Okay, and that's just the brand that they would want to put out there. Okay, now, and this is what I'm saying, that you can have passion and also the purpose. And the company that has a lot of passion and with a purpose is this line. Can you tell me this line where it came from? I would like to look at the comments. Okay, it's our passion, but we make it happen. Okay, and this is a kudos to Boston. Very passionate. But then if he just relied on his passion, he could have given up on us. Okay? But then that's his purpose, to make it happen for all of the Filipino agents out there. To help, he wants to help us, and that in a way his purpose became his passion. Okay? And for us real estate agents, I would also want you guys to have that purpose, to help our clients. Okay? Our passion for ourselves, to provide for our family, but our purpose to help our clients to get the best the best investment possible. And if we have this passion and the purpose, that is actually the best brand that we can put out there. And if we would have that brand, we will be unbeatable.